in his first Blitz game against Nodirbek. He tried to surprise Nodirbek with a very sacrificial line, this Ulvested variation with b7, b5. It's a line that if you know it as white, you navigate all of the tactics. It's bad for black. But Hikaru gambled unsuccessfully.
Yeah, actually now he has a chance to fight back against Nodirbek. He has white pieces. I think it all happened because of all these changes with the player, with the fifth player who is jumping in, and
the reserve player.
Yes, the reserve player. And right now we have the same kind of pairing Hikaru is playing against
Right.
Nodirbek. That I think usually they would switch, but I mean it's a good chance also to fight back.
And here we go. Round 6 underway. The match overall is tied 5-5. Hikaru starts with the English c4 and e7, e6. One of the things that we've also got a bird's eye view of all 8 players as well as all 4 boards. So you can see an open Sicilian in one game, a ready in another. Well, not a Joko piano because the knight is already bishop's opening in the game of Sindarov and Fabi. And finally, a Queen's Gambit game in the game of Hikaru and Nodirbek. For me, what really was absolutely shocking, maybe even the most crazy thing about round 5, was Hikaru had like literally 30 seconds against 2 minutes from his opponent, Nodirbek. Hikaru is one of the fastest players in the world. He's not used to being behind ever on the clock, and never mind, 3 minutes in a 3-minute game. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, we know he is really good in
fast
chess as well. So sometimes he needs a half a minute to win the game.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I have a feeling that he's really trying now his best, and like sometimes, Yasser, what do you think? Anger, like disappointment, does it help?
It can be motivating. It can be motivating. The problem with anger is it also interferes with your thought processes. You tend to lose your sense of calm, if you will,
and objectivity sometimes.
Sometimes your objectivity, because you're now angry. By the way, an interesting decision there, h2, h3, provoking the move h5, and then Hikaru voluntarily played the move bishop to d3. For my tastes, I would have played knight to e2, knight to g3, tried to attack that bishop and force it to scamper away. Always, 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 you're asking yourself a question in the opening: where do you belong? Where do you belong? Where does your piece belong? Where is this knight on g1 going? Is it going to e5?
Yeah.
Is it going to c5? Where do you belong? Here, the question is, after bishop to d6, the king is temporarily cut. But then after knight b6, the question is, where does this bishop belong?
To a3, or you go back, yes. So
well, then knight c4, right?
Yes.
So for the moment, if I'm in Hikaru's shoes, I'm saying, I see you. I see you want the castle. I would put my knight on e2.
Yeah, he did.
So that I could play f3 and g4. I would be
Wow.
very, very tempted right here, right now, to sacrifice a pawn with g4.
Yeah, but we know, pawn is nothing for Hikaru from the previous game.
He sacrificed everything.
All the pieces,
Okay.
He plays it safe today.
Very, very calm.
Yes.
Now this move is rook d1 is a surprise. Because he's playing it so calm, it suggested to me that he was going to play for a minority attack based on the move b2, b4. He didn't. He just brought his rooks to the center. He played rook to d1, rook to e1. And so this is an indication to me that Hikaru is again playing for f3 and e4. The strategies for the players are really, I want to say, shape-shifting. It's very hard to know exactly what it is they're trying to achieve, because each turn it seems like they change their plans and try to play for something else.
Yeah, but
Highly
I must say that now that it's all happening like in a linear game, the king is running around of Vahidov. I don't know what's going on, but it's
Yeah.
like maybe just for a second, or we will stay here. Yes, yes, or whatever you prefer. Yes,
No.
it's just
Uh,
so funny. Also,
we'll,
probably
we'll,
we'll come back to it later.
right. But for the moment, our game, our marquee matchup, Hikaru Nodirbek,
Back, yes.
is really heating up very, very nicely. I would say that Hikaru is a happy camper from the perspective he has now the half open F file. So I would find the move Rook F1 as well as Queen F3 very attractive. There are times that maybe Knight E5 is disturbing,
Exactly.
but if I could play Queen F3 and maybe on a good day Bishop to G5, as well as Rook F1 and E5, I'll be happy.
I have a feeling that this
Apparently-
center looks so good, but at the same time, like it's a bit shaky, right? And this is what Nodirbek is trying to do. He is immediately trying to ask the question, what are you doing? Are you pushing d5, but then you
Right.
give the square e5 forever? Or, and I think, yes, maybe there was not so much of a choice. Yes, and we can see that pieces got really nice square on e5 for the moment.
Right.
But white has this d pawn, which perhaps one day can become dangerous.
Mhm.
Yeah.
From Black's perspective, Black really wants to play b4, chasing this knight away. But you, wow, I was
Wow,
about to
and-
say, you don't necessarily want to sacrifice this pawn on a4,
But
and he didn't capture
he
it.
didn't capture. I don't know. Like maybe
That was a
he-
surprise.
yeah, there was a possibility to capture this pawn, but
What is
probably
going
Hikaru
on?
is trying maybe to create some kind of counterplay on the king's side, using the fact he has more pieces there. But a3, a4 pawn can become really dangerous.
I take it off the board.
Yeah, it's better to take it. Yes, I mean, so finally Hikaru
I-
takes it. But maybe
But
what
then-
about the knight?
Exactly.
After queen b4, like where the knight goes to c3 was the only move. h4 trying to get rid of the defender, so queen goes to e1 to protect the knight on c3.
Yes.
Knight c4. I mean, Nodirbek puts pressure on his opponent with every move. Like bishop c3 also is the threat.
Yes.
Knight e2 defending the
Knight
knight.
d6. And now here's the problem. We better chase this queen away, rook to b1, with the idea that in case there's ever a chance, we really do want to play, hopefully, rook b7 in the near future.
Yeah, so it seems like Hikaru missed something, judging from his face, but perhaps it still works. h4 pawn was taken, and
Careful,
think-
there's a rook b8 check threat. There's a
Yes.
very big rook b8 check. Do not take with the rook. You
yeah.
get your feelings hurt. He took
He
with
took
the
the
rook. Rook
No!
b8 wins.
Rook
It
b8,
just
and then
wins.
what? Rook
It just wins because your next move is queen. And look,
queen
Nodirbek
h6,
is
yeah, no,
disgusted.
understands, yes, what happened,
Queen,
yes.
bishop f8 is the only move.
Move, and then queen h6
Queen
is
h6,
coming.
and it's checkmate on the back rank.
He
It's
cannot believe it. It seems like
crazy.
yes, Hikaru managed to.
Oh, this was like, you could see this was coming from afar. And even Hikaru recognizes he was lucky. Where
Yes.
would you like to take us?
Yes, let's run to the game of Fabiano, or
Very good. I've got Fabiano versus Sindarov on my screen. And at the moment, I'm seeing a very, well, I was about to say equal position, but there is an extra pawn in the
yes, and
position for
2
white.
seconds for Fabiano. I mean, he has to play really fast.
6 seconds.
Yeah, okay, already 6. Good.
Good.
You get 2 seconds per move, and you have to do it
Uh,
fast.
Yeah, and in fact, they're playing so fast, my board's not even being updated. Maybe we'll stay with the video of the game.
Yeah, and you know, in Blitz, you don't even know what happened to
There we go.
your friends, your teammates. Like you just play your game, you have
Exactly.
to focus. And for the moment, this ending is seems like pretty level, but I guess
Please forgive us on our on our two-dimensional screen. I mean to say, we don't have an accurate position, but it
Yeah, it
feels like
seems
we're
like it's
catching up
drawish.
now.
Yes, now I mean this pawn ending. It's like they just need to repeat basically the moves.
Yes, it looks like
Yes,
a
so
dead draw.
they agree on a draw, and I think
We're
go
gonna
to
go to
Levon's
Levon game.
Yes, it's also crazy.
Not so crazy. It looks like Levon is completely winning.
Yeah, so I mean it wasn't that clear for me, Yasser, but it seems that they're repeating the moves.
But if you just, isn't it just that you could push?
The pawns, yes, but
Oh, no. Now
what about D3 pawn?
D3 as
No, it's
well.
really complicated position. Like it seems that black has an extra exchange, but for 2 pawns. But at the same time, this D pawn is like pretty fast.
I don't know about the clock times.
Yeah, we don't know what happened. If Levon really asked yeah, he claimed the draw, and perhaps they're checking it out if it's the
Oh.
right claim.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think you made a claim. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Yes.
did it?
Yeah, he claimed a draw, and it seems like they
Okay.
checked because
Apologies.
nowadays it's very easy to find out. We have one more. No, the last game finished in a draw.
Lanier made a draw.
Yes, which means that actually Team US won this match because of Hikaru. He
Yeah,
was the hero of this match.
Well, he was the.
Yes, we have all the results in front of us, 3 draws and a victory for Hikaru. Maybe this was the reason why Levon decided to make a draw at the end, perhaps
Just to secure.
to guarantee the victory in the match, but we still don't know about it since everything happened really, really fast. Perhaps Fiona also will help to understand what happened. So she is with Hikaru right now. Let's go to Fiona.
Hikaru, congratulations. You are the match winner of the second round of Blitz, and what a game against Nodirbek. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a game where I think both of us were sort of just playing chess from the start. It got very messy in the middle game. I mean, Nodirbek was playing quite well and was a little bit better. I don't know if he was winning or not, but then he made a slight mistake, and yeah, it kind of makes it for the first game.
Still early doors. 2 rounds out of 8 have been played in this Blitz. Yesterday when I talked to you and Levon, he thought that you guys were the favorites in the Rapid and maybe the Uzbeks in the Blitz. Did you agree with that assessment?
I mean, it's probably true, but the good thing is, you know, we can get warmed up. They're starting off really strong, and we still have the lead, so that's a good thing.
Did you guys have a do you have a match strategy coming into the Blitz today?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, I drove home like a normal person last night and drove this morning, so I don't know. But I think, at least for me, I'm just trying to be solid with black pieces, which hasn't really worked out very well. I've lost 2 games pretty much out of the opening. But nonetheless, you know, it's a great event, and perhaps we'll talk more now that it's getting near the end, but we'll see.
This must be the first time in a very, very long time that you're able to drive home after an event, sleep in your own bed. What's that like?
I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's better when you're in a foreign place that you don't know and you don't have any distractions.
I'll let you go in a second, but tell me, the rapid portion of course is over. What were your thoughts on that and the final score at the end of the day?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Rapid, we were probably clearly the better team. I think we probably should have won the first 2 or first 3 matches. Or actually probably first 2, and then we should have lost either 3rd or 4th. So I think we were clearly better out of the 4 matches we played, whereas I would make the argument that in these first 2 matches, Uzbekistan's been much better than us, but there's 6 more rounds, so hopefully we can warm up and just play well.
There are quite long breaks in between rounds. How are you spending those?
Well, I mean, between the first and second game, I just went and looked at the slight mistake that I made in the first game against Nodirbek. I will say I actually didn't realize the pairings were the way they were. I thought I was going to have white against someone else. I didn't realize I just played Nodirbek both games, and I guess now Sindarov and everyone 2 games in a row. But just try to relax and stay loose.
Fantastic. Well, Hikaru, congratulations again, and best of luck for the rest.
Thank you.